Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames. In this video, we're gonna talk about Russell Simmons being in hot waters. Let's get into it, guys. Because Russell Simmons was sued by three women, okay? These ladies accuse Russell Simmons of rape. Russell Simmons was like, that's not the story. This is not how it goes. But what do you ladies want? I'm going to give you what you want, right? So basically, they signed a judgment of a confession of judgment, right? The confession of judgment was for Russell to pay these three women specified sums of money by the 1st of October this year. Russell Simmons haven't paid these ladies. Chances are he might be looking at Diddy and saying, you know what? What got Diddy into trouble was because he settled with Cassie. We know that Russell is going to go down as well. Sloan Bella told us they're coming for Russell. So chances are Russell might be here saying, you know what? I'm not going to give you guys this money because if I do, it's going to open a can of worms on myself and I'm not going to do that. But the fact of the matter is whether Russell does that or not, he's going to still go down. Whether he pays them or not, he's going to still be in big trouble because what these ladies have done now, they have basically filed a court order for Russell to pay the money over immediately or he will be arrested. So let's get into this report so you guys can have some more details for your reference. Now, Russell Simmons has been ordered to fork out over $3 million in payout after failing to comply with lawsuit settlement he struck with three of his sexual assault accuser, according to court documents. The confession of judgment were filed against the mogul on alleged victims' behalf on Wednesday, October 2nd, in the New York Supreme Court. Simmons previously agreed to the confessions of judgment as part of his individual settlement with Celia Abrams, Shari Abernathy, and Wendy Carolina Franco, all of whom have alleged they were victimized by the Def Jam record co-founder. So these ladies are saying, you know what? You did something that you were not supposed to do. Russell was like, that's not what happened. But anyway, a confession of judgment was filed. Now, a confession of judgment filing is meant to expedite the process of a plaintiff collecting money owed in lieu of a default on the settlement. Simmons entered the confidential settlement agreement with Abrams, Abernathy, and Franco in November of 2023, in which he agreed to pay $1,265,000 each to Abrams and Abernathy and $515,000 to Franco. The plaintiff were due to receive their settlement by Tuesday, October 1st, but he have yet to pay. So they're saying while the extent of Simmons' sexual misconduct towards Abernathy and Franco were not detailed in the settlement, Abrams previously accused Simmons of raping her during an encounter in 1994. One of several allegations of sexual assault against the Queens, New York native Simmons, who currently resides in Bali, maintained his innocence against all allegation and admitted no wrongdoing as part of his settlement. So no, guys, that's the end of the report. So these three ladies, they have all filed a confession of judgment. They're saying, you promised to pay us by October 1st. October 1st has passed. We haven't gotten the money and you need to pay us now or you will be held. So they want that money. Now, if you remember, also Kimura tagged Russell shortly after Sean Diddy Combs' arrest, and many people could see that Kimura was shading Russell. But I also did a video on that. I called Kimura dirty dog. She is, because what she did basically was to sold off some of Russell shares that he has. He has some bonds and stocks and a lot of stuff because Russell invested some money in Celsius. His investment paid off a hefty sum, and he decided that he wanted to keep on investing that money, right? So Kimura got Tim on board, told Russell that Tim is amazing at accounting and this and that, and Tim could oversee see the accounts and all of that. So Russell was setting up um, financial security for him and his kids so that his kids can have, something to live off. But Kimura went in when Tim got in trouble, and Kimura took a couple millions of dollars for Tim to pay off to the Malaysian government to avoid jail time. And when Russell figured it out, Russell was saying, "You went into my money. You did not ask me. You did not tell me nothing. I found out long after, and you need to pay me back because this is completely disrespectful." So when Russell demanded a payback, Kimura, said that her and her husband Tim, they're entitled to Russell's money under California Free Speech Act. Russell brought them to court. The judge was like, "BS, Kimura, what you're saying, I can't even believe you have the audacity to come up with such excuse." So the judge is like, the case is going to go on. And since then, Russell has requested a court order for all of Kimura's phone communication to be seized because he's saying the evidence is right there as to how they went about taking the money from his account. So we can tell that Kimura wants Russell to go down because guess what? If Russell goes down, Kimura doesn't have to pay back Russell a dime or a dollar. So it's not as though she wants him to go down out of justice and truth and hope that the victims get the justice that they deserve. No, she wants him to go down out of her own personal, selfish, wretched agenda. And that's not good. That's not good because while Russell has his own crimes, I do believe in, don't treat someone in the sense that you wouldn't want others to do to you. So Kimura is wrong for what she did. But here's Mr. Russell hiding again, not wanting to settle as promised. And as I've said, I believe that he's looking at what happened to Sean Diddy Combs and saying, nope, not gonna pay. If I pay, I'm gonna be the next Diddy, and that's not gonna happen. But you know what? All who's gonna go down, they're gonna go down. It doesn't matter how much Russell tries to avoid. As Sloan said, they're coming for him. And that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. Let me know, what are your thoughts on Russell refusing to pay what he promised to his alleged victims? And what are your thoughts about the alleged victims filing a confession of judgment to expedite Russell paying them because the date has passed? So this is going to be enforced by the judge for him to pay up or to be remain behind bars. I want to know, do you think he's going to pay them or do you think that he's going to try to hide from the police and hide out in Bali? I want to hear from you guys. While you're at it, remember, thumbs up, share, stay safe, and see you guys later. Bye, guys.